Good morning and welcome to Perfect Imperfections by Dior. Today we're making sides. So I have a previous video that shows you how to make ribeye roast in your slow cooker, and today we're going to make sides to go with that, okay? So the first side that we're going to make is collard greens. So for this, I'm going to use my Dutch oven pot, and you can use whatever pot you have, but a heavy duty cast iron one would work out best in my opinion, but you use whatever you have. So I'm already preheating this on medium heat, and I'm going to add some oil to it. I'm going to add vegetable oil, just coating the bottom. And I did a rough chop on it, so we're just going to dump that in there, okay? So while we're heating the onions, we're also going to add some crushed red pepper, because you know that I like to add it at this step. You can add as little or as much as you like. And we are going to balance it with some sweet. So be prepared for that. It's not really going to be hot, but it'll be a little bit spicy. If you've never cooked collard greens before, I just want to let you know that they will shrink. So although it may seem like a lot, it's really not a lot. I'm using a bag collard greens this time, but usually I buy the fresh one and cut it myself. Now that was 10 ounces. That whole bag is 10 ounces. And even though it says that it's rinsed, I just like to give it another rinse. And I will break these down just a little bit more because they are pretty big. But I don't want it too small anyways because, like I said, it will shrink. So just some of the super big pieces, I'll break down a little bit more. But for the most part, they're okay. So I'm just going to continue to rinse this, break them down, and then we'll put it in the pot. So to my pan, I've added the bacon fat from the breakfast we made a couple days ago, and then also the rest of the sausage that we used previously. And I told you I was only going to use half from that spaghetti. So we're going to cook this up, let it brown, and then take it out of the pan. Alright, so my sausage is cooked to my liking. Yeah, I know I like it well cooked and a little bit burnt on one side. That's how I know it's good. You could cook your sausage to your liking. You may not want it as cooked as mine, but this is the way I like mine. And I'm going to leave all this grease in here, and I'm going to add the onions that I chopped up. I did turn the heat down just a little bit because this cast iron pot will get super hot, and as you can see, it's starting to get dark in there. So I have my onions roughly chopped. Well, just one onion. And we'll cook that in there. Make sure that you're keeping an eye on this because, like I said, this pot will get super hot super fast, and you don't want to burn your onions. And these are almost done, so this will be a good time for me to toss in my garlic. Y'all know that I love onions and garlic, so we're going to do 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And we definitely don't want that garlic to burn, so we're going to mix it pretty fast. And then we'll also add in some crushed red pepper flakes. We'll keep this moving. Alright, I'm going to take these out and put them with the sausage. And then I'm going to add our collard greens. So to this, I'm going to add a little bit of water. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'm going to add onion powder and garlic powder. And black pepper. And then I'm going to stir it a little bit to mix all that in. Leave this on medium low for about 10 minutes, and then I am going to put the lid on so it could sort of steam itself. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's check our greens. Ooh, look at this beautiful color. Yes, they are steaming up nicely. I don't think I need to add any more water. What I did add was just enough. Remember, we're not using the water to boil it. We're using the water just to, one, keep it moist inside of this pot, but also to sort of steam it. This looks good already, actually. We're gonna add some white wine vinegar, just a splash, okay? Don't go crazy. This is strong, so just a little bit, okay? And then we are also going to add a little bit of brown sugar. Now, to me, it does not matter if you use light brown or dark brown, but I am using golden brown, and literally just like a little bit. You don't need a lot at all. And then to this, I'm also going to add just a little bit of salt. You guys know that I'm not heavy with the salt, but a little bit will do some wonders in this pot. So we'll just mix this all together. Now's a good time to toss our onions and sausage back in to let these all marinate together and become one big old happy family, okay? So we're just going to let these cook and hang out together for about another 15 minutes or so. I'm using my little selfie stick that I barely ever use. You see a boy over here? So cute though, right? All right, so today is the 20th, so I have this $20 scratch off called 5 Million Extravaganza. I'm going to scratch it off and see if I'm a winner. Sorry for this lighting. I'm trying to figure it out, but anyways. Womp, 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 womp. Not a winner. No, no, no. Anyways, let's go check on our collard greens, baby. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's check it again. Ooh. Smelling good, smelling good. Y'all know I love to smell my food. There's still liquid in here, so we are still doing good on that. It smells good. Obviously, these greens are starting to get tender up in here. The color is changing to a darker color. Some people like their greens extra tender and some like them a little bit tender. I actually like them in between. I don't like them soggy, but I don't like them super tough either. So I'm probably going to let this cook for about 5 more minutes and then it's going to be done. I believe our collard greens are done. Let's check the pot. All right. Believe this is the moment. Looks good. Looks really good. Still has moisture. Still has the juice. Smells amazing. This is about the tender medium that I like. If you want to cook it longer, you can. If you wanted to leave it steamed, you can. It'll be a little bit harder to chew. All right, so I have turned the pot off. We're gonna sneak a little bit out of the pan itself. I'm not gonna make a plate just yet. I'm trying to get it on my fork neatly. Y'all ready? I love the way this smells. It's hot though. Taste all the flavors, and to me this is the perfect texture. Not overcooked, not undercooked, just perfect. Some people make greens all day long. I'm not knocking your recipe or the way you like to make your food, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be all day long. This was literally like less than 45 minutes. Since I had the oven on for some cakes that I wanted to bake, I did throw in some sweet potatoes. I just punctured them with a fork all around and wrapped them with the skin on in foil and put them in the oven 350 degrees for about 40 minutes, flipping them over halfway. It might have been a little bit over 40 minutes. I didn't time it the entire time, so I'm estimating. Just want to show you guys that all you need to do is peel the skin off and then you can just eat it right away like that. So just peel off all of the skin and put it on your plate. So the meat is cooled down, and you could tell that the juices is starting to solidify, but using my butter knife, I just want to show you guys how tender this is. I make my plate. I'm literally cutting this with a butter knife. Somebody might be saying, she's cutting it wrong. But guess what? This is my food in my house. Look at that. That's the part I'm about to eat, actually, probably. But looking so good and juicy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Yeah. About to make my plate now. So this is my plate. I'm going to enjoy. You guys have been awesome. If you did not watch the ribeye roast, make sure you go ahead and watch that video because that's what I'm going to eat with this. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, hit notifications, like and share this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.